Bucket!
He rushed
No,
forward from
you're
room
not
to
my
room,
bucket.
passing by one
Which is
bucket
the
after the
bucket?
next.
No.
None of them were his.
There's
None
so
of them
many
were his
buckets.
special bucket.
Which one is my bucket?
Stanley, find me.
I'm trying.
Find the bucket.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Meme Chronicles here, and we are back with some more Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, or should I say, Stanley Parable 2. Now, we have some more sliders here, as proclaimed in the previous video. He said he would. So, adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. I can still see it. When do I lose it? I can't see it here. I can only see the keyboard. No. Here. Yeah, here. That seems about right. I'm gonna do one more just because it's a YouTube video and I don't know how the brightness of a game doesn't typically correlate with the whole YouTube spectrum thingy. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. Oh, that's sweet. That's cute. I don't like cats. Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. What in the world is this? Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Right? Is that it? Yeah, I stopped there. Which of the two made-up words below is most appealing to you? Scrumtush or Occuboinkle? I love me an Occuboinkle. Please don't adjust the slider. Sounds good. Do you know what time it is right now? I'ma say, okay, 5:33. 5:35. What time is it? I am way off. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? No. What is time anyway? I don't know. What? I'm just gonna go with yes on that one. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Oh, there's plenty. Help. Yes. I'll help you. Yeah, sure. Will you come back to visit me? Of course. That was plenty of sliders. I must say he did boost his slider game, that's for sure. Now we're, yeah, Stanley Parable 2. Look at that winding hallway. Oh my god. Okay, so I just, yeah, I can only begin the game. There's nothing else I can do. Huh.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
What if this is different? Hold on. Okay, so
All of his
nothing's
co-workers
different.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Yes! I love it! I have my bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Bucket. I love you, Bucket. You're incredible. No, I'm gonna go this way.
This was not the correct way to
I
the
know.
meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Exactly. The bucket is the answer. I must
And
follow
here
the
it
bucket.
was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Yes.
Was this better than the meeting room?
Of
Yes,
course.
Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Exactly. The bucket
No,
is the answer to
never mind.
everything.
The bucket was wrong.
No, it
Stanley
wasn't.
took the door on his left
Are you-
to go back to the meeting room.
I didn't. Haha. Suck it.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go
No.
to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
I will. Wait. Oh. 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 I did a thing. I don't think that ramp was there before, so is this part of... Oh, nope. Let's see what's around the corner. Absolutely nothing. Okay, Bucket, you and me, brother. We got this. Oh. Oh, there's so many tapes. Oh. Oh.
Okay, this is day number 295, tape number...
Oh, God.
I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms.
Oh, my.
Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an
Oh,
hour
God.
with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back.
Yeah.
Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there? Caporata.
What? Was he just abducted by aliens? What just happened? Because it said otherworldly noises. So did aliens just burst into his room and just abduct him or something? Because he had the bucket? Also, the bucket doesn't seem so safe anymore. By the way. I don't know how I feel about that. That's sketching me out, guys. I don't know.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Absolutely not.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a collectible.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines.
Yes!
Remember, no reward for collecting
Oh, yeah.
all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
There
you
we
can't
go.
buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried.
Exactly.
So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
There you go. He is gorgeous, I must say. Not like he's modeled after me or anything. Oh my god. Wait, so what do I do now? Wait, I collected it. Oh god. What happens when I...
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
How deeply touching. Ah, yes. I died with my bucket. The only thing that matters to me, my bucket. This game has started revolving around the bucket. And I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I feel great about it, but it doesn't seem too great. According to the tapes, at least. Because, well, he got I think he got abducted, guys. I don't know. It's freaking me out.
Stanley
I go
clutched
this
the
way
bucket
now.
tightly
Yes,
to his
it'll
chest
make sense.
and
I
entered
should
the
go
door
this
on
way.
his left.
I should, yeah. This makes sense. There will be a reward for finding them all. Haha! Stop kidding yourselves. I want them so much. I want to go home. Oh, there will be cleaning of this wall required. Looks like 427. Just take it from me. Gotta collect them all. A large room, lots of boxes inside of a sequel exhibit. Oh! Stairs, something to do with stairs. Somewhere both red and blue, nearby a fireplace. A private but smelly place for an important person. Okay, so I know where 3, 4, 5 are. Is this some kind of game? There must be a point to this. Oh my god. Oh, good luck. Trust the completionist instinct. I might just. Okay. Okay. In the broom closet.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you?
Yes.
Aura of jealousy?
I
It's
know.
as clear as day.
It
This
can never
broom
have
closet
it.
believes it deserves the bucket.
Huh.
I can really feel it now.
Exactly.
It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is
Exactly,
trying to say
right?
here. It's supposed to go
Classic
with the other
broom
cleaning
closet
supplies.
moment.
Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in.
I
Don't
would
hand
never.
over the bucket.
I would
I
never.
know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right
Oh,
now.
God.
But you have to be strong.
Guys, I don't
This
know
is
what
your
I'm gonna
bucket.
do.
This is your companion
my bucket.
and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no.
Never.
We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream of petty
How
insults
dare you.
simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons.
Same.
Even this is worse than I had imagined.
This is horrible. I can't believe.
Now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends, that your relationship is purely superficial and convenient, that your life is so banal and meaningless that
my
you feel
God.
the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner. Well, I never.
Oh.
Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off
Yeah.
for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together.
Imagine
Go through
being
each of them
unfinished.
point by point.
Right? Am
Share
I
your
right,
journal
guys? Imagine
entries
being
detailing the rich
unfinished.
emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years.
Yeah, me and Bucket.
Let him have it.
Me and Bucket go way back. You're nothing compared to the Bucket. You don't deserve.
Okay, I've got you
Okay.
something which I think will help settle this debate
Okay,
once
thank
and
you.
for all. Here we go. There.
Yes!
Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion.
It is
Take our
my
high
bucket.
broom closet with
Yeah.
all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Exactly. Imagine being a broom closet, guys. How lame is that? Okay, so stairs, right?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Aha! Hey. Oh, hold on.
Another miniature Stanley figurine.
There we go.
This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
Mini stands. There
Stanley
you go.
figs.
Stanley figs.
What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that.
Stanlerines.
Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Halfway there, guys. We got this. We can do this. Me and my bucket. We got this, guys. Okay, I'm not gonna go through the repeating rooms again because that was quite the trip. I'm gonna go back upstairs. The looking is the little bathroom. What dialogue doth thou have? Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Ha! Oh,
Okay,
this
I'm
was
going
6.
back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley?
I think
What
Figlies.
name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
I kind of like Figlies, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so this was number 6, so I know where the other 2 are. Okay, well that's easy. Right?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
This
Crushed
said
by the weight of
fireplace,
this
right?
revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Yes, exactly.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of
Please
confusion
don't do the
and
music.
chaos. It would be with him, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Exactly, sheer luck.
Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Yes.
Was the bucket guiding him?
Because this said, it said
Yes.
fireplace,
This
right?
is certainly the most logical explanation.
Something to do with a fireplace. So is it down here? Me and my bucket, guys, we're going on quite the adventure.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
Unknown.
It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
If not for the
Soothing
bucket.
him, comforting him, reassuring that in this
bucket. Oh,
darkest
I
moment
love
of
it.
uncertainty, he would be all right.
I
The
am
bucket is
alright.
here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Exactly.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
So what what happens when the bucket goes in here? Right? I'm gonna get all the
Lights
bucket
rose on an
endings,
enormous
guys.
room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Exactly, yeah. We both wondered. Because this bucket, right? It has a mind of its own, guys. I like how the handle actually jiggles when you walk.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
Oh,
Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
oh my god.
The bucket
How could he?
had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Exactly. Everything is going to be fine. We got each other, Bucket.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
No.
Had the bucket been
It
told
couldn't.
to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
That is the question.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Feeble is the exact
No!
word I would
He
use.
screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept
Exactly.
it. His own life in someone
could,
else's
right?
control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
The bucket. Oh, this way. Hi.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality
Now
of his
walk up the
past
stairs.
began to
Okay.
sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for
Oh,
good.
fine.
Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
Yes.
They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
As we should, yes. Bucket, let's do this. Shut off. There we go. Bucket, we got this. Bucket, we can do this. Oh my god. Bucket?
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness.
Bucket?
Was it over?
Where's Bucket? I can't see Bucket.
Yes! They had done it. Stanley and the Bucket had
you're
defeated
here.
their
I
greatest
can tell
and
by your
darkest
shadow.
enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine.
Yes.
Freedom
It's
was
over,
now
Bucket.
mere
We're
moments
free.
away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The Bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to
Go
sneeze
for
in
it,
every
man. I
country
am
on
way
Earth.
out of frame.
Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
Yeah,
True, it
honestly,
was a
yeah.
simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to...
What?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped?
Yeah,
Was Stanley and the Bucket not about to be freed?
please.
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty.
Wait.
Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the Bucket to leave.
No.
Even the facility
No!
itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the Bucket.
I gotta
Needed
go,
the soothing
right? I gotta
warmth of
leave.
The Bucket will go to any lengths not to part
I can't
with the
leave.
Bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious Bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room.
Oh,
but
God.
at least he has the Bucket.
I have the Bucket.
To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad,
Exactly,
Stanley thought to
right?
himself. As long as I have my Bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I?
Exactly. I'll be
Stanley
fine.
gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
So the facility trapped me. So there is no good ending anymore. Because it wanted the Bucket. The Bucket has too much power. Oh no. Okay, let's go to the red and blue door, right?
Stanley clutched the
Yeah,
Bucket
let's go
tightly
here.
to his
No.
chest and entered the door on his left.
Damn it. Okay, let's go. So what's next? Because I got that one. Okay, both nearby a fireplace. Okay. How can we find them? Yeah. So where's the fireplace? What fireplace?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the Bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
No.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe
Okay, this is
I
all the
am
same.
crazy. He looked
Just
down at the Bucket
skip.
in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the Bucket. The Bucket returned his gaze.
Oh, no, it's
but
not the
said
same.
nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the Bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the Bucket
Yes.
close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and
No.
comfort. And
Bucket.
that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my Bucket. It's just a normal, everyday Bucket.
No.
Someone else's Bucket, perhaps. How did I end
They
up with
took my
someone else's
Bucket.
Bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his Bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very
Yes.
odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground.
Oh god.
Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my Bucket, I've gone truly mad.
Yes.
Where is it? I must find it.
Where's the
Far
Bucket?
off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the Bucket.
I'm coming, Bucket.
He
Bucket.
rushed
No,
forward from
you're
room
not
to
my
room,
Bucket.
passing by one
Which is
bucket
the
after the
Bucket?
next.
No.
None of them were his.
There's
None
so
of them
many
were his
buckets.
special Bucket.
Which one is my Bucket?
Stanley, find me.
I'm
He had
trying.
to find the Bucket. He had to return to his old friend.
I can do
It was
this.
the only way to truly restore
can
his
find
sanity.
you.
And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks.
Huh.
He knew where the voice of the Bucket had been coming from. The real Bucket was inside of him all along.
Yes. It all makes
Incredibly
sense.
Painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out. This is the story of a woman
Okay.
named Mariella.
So are they gonna find a bucket with me this time?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of
Picked
comfort
up
and
her
security,
bucket.
and walked to her place of work.
Yes.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the
Everyone's
body of
got a
man
bucket.
who had
That
stumbled
just makes
through
sense.
town,
I'm
talking and
way
screaming
out of
to
frame
himself,
again.
and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Yes.
Right away, she knew what the problem was.
I didn't have my bucket.
This man had
Yeah.
no bucket.
I lost my
Of
bucket, so I died.
course He'd gone mad.
It makes sense.
Ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's
Yeah.
all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with
I
him.
forgot my bucket. I
Perhaps he
lost my
didn't even
bucket.
realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course,
Lucky.
she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work.
Oh,
for which
no.
Her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total
Exactly.
clarity on everything.
Bucket.
Heck yes,
Oh.
she thought to herself. My life kicks ass. And
There
she
you go.
backflipped all the way to work.
As she should. Backflipping all the way to work. Hell yeah. That is the way to get to work. That is the only way to get to work. No other way is suitable at this point. Because Bucket will guide you and will teach you how to backflip, guys. Sponsored by Bucket. So we're just back to normal, right? Bucket?
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door. This was not the correct way to
No.
the meeting room.
Yeah, we go this
Stanley
way.
had felt the
We gotta
bucket
find the red
calling
and
to
blue
him.
doors.
Good, said the bucket.
Yes.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Yeah?
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
Yeah,
It should have
obvious. Why
alarmed
would
him,
I do
of course,
that?
Because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and
Obviously.
he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Okay, so we're on our way to the red and blue doors. See what happens now.
No, stop.
What?
Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point.
No.
Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket
No,
here?
wait, I'm sorry.
Unless- What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
Exactly, right?
I
This isn't a
suppose that would
bucket.
explain a lot about your behavior up to this point.
Oh, well,
Which,
no.
if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game.
Oh
if
god,
not
no,
addressed
no, I
quickly
didn't
and
see it. I'm
properly.
sorry.
So much of the impact of the
Wait,
story is dependent
don't-
on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
No.
Please, step in here for a moment.
Where? Oh god. Okay. There's no way. So, yeah. I didn't see the sign. Oh god. Is this
Now
a
then,
bucket?
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Okay.
Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not
There you
a
go.
bucket.
Okay, so simple test.
Okay, let's
Simple,
begin.
easy. Is this a bucket?
Item
Yes.
1. Is this a bucket?
That's a bucket. I know what a bucket is.
Incorrect.
Oh.
It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, forgot.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect.
Okay.
It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Okay. That's unfortunate. I know what a bucket is, guys, right?
Item
I know.
3. Is this a bucket?
Can I investigate what the freaking thing is? No. Okay. I'm gonna go with yes. Yes!
This is a bucket.
Okay. So the next one is not gonna be a bucket then, right?
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
I'm gonna say it's a bucket. Damn.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor.
damn it.
It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
What? Well, I mean, technically you can store water in, like, the compartment area, right?
Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Yes. See, you can store water in like the compartment area, and then it's just a big bucket, right? That makes sense.
Item 6.
No, it's not
Is
a
this
bucket.
a bucket?
This isn't a bucket. It's not a bucket.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Aha! Well, so it's the same thing then. Well, how I can't guess
Item.
both.
Wait,
Both
hold
isn't
on.
an
I can't
option.
find the next one. Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
Okay, yeah. Take your time. It's alright. Yes?
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here.
Yeah.
And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket
Nothing
when we
is a
both
bucket.
clearly know that a bucket is something. And
But
therefore
a bucket is
nothing
nothing
could
and
possibly
something.
be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me
Obviously.
straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Of course.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket?
Exactly.
Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us
You're
know
in my
what a
shoes
bucket is?
now.
Am I a bucket?
Exactly. We're all buckets
Stanley,
on
I
the
can't keep
inside.
doing this. I'm losing
Yes.
myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
No.
I can't have
Never.
that.
It
I'm
would never
sorry.
do that.
But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
No. No, don't.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear?
Everything
Wait,
is a bucket.
was everything a bucket?
Yes.
Every single thing in the game was
Everything
a
is a
bucket?
bucket.
Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
Oh.
Oh, this is wonderful news.
Okay, well, we're not buckets, but everything
Yes,
else
I
is a
actually
bucket.
feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful
Everything
to
is
get
a
some clarity
bucket.
on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset
No,
everything.
please.
We'll put back all of the buckets,
Yes.
okay?
Okay,
And
sounds
we'll
good.
know that
Yes.
it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
Okay, yeah.
Who knows
Will do.
what that information might do to a person?
Fair
all right,
enough.
here we go.
I totally haven't been obsessing over buckets ever since, right? That's just insane. The buckets are back, right? Everything is a bucket, so the buckets are back, right? Right? Whoa. Right now, where's my bucket? Bucket? Bucket.
All at the good old bucket.
Good old bucket.
Just Stanley and the bucket, off on another thrilling adventure together.
Where are we going, Bucket? This way. Let's go, Bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Oh, we can't go to red and blue doors. Oh no. But
This was not
let's
the
go
correct way to the meeting
to
room.
the
But
elevator
Stanley had
thing.
felt the bucket calling to him,
Because
telling
that
him
makes
that
sense.
the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
What's in here?
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Guys, I found a secret. Yes. Okay. I think after this secret, I'm gonna end the video. But yeah, oh my god. Okay.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here.
Oh.
I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Oh.
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much.
This is an intervention.
It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket
No.
isn't even from the original Stanley Parable.
I
It's
know.
just sequel content.
I
We're
don't
the
know
ones that
you.
matter, Stanley. Classic characters
I
from
know
the
you.
first
I
game,
don't know
like
you,
the
though.
Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not
I
this
know you. I
bucket
burned
that
you
they've
to
never
death.
seen before.
I don't know you.
Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket,
Yeah,
but you're
exactly.
spending too much time with it.
I-
Don't you want
there's
another
no such
story
thing as too much
involving
time
the
with a
Adventure
bucket.
Line?
How dare
We
you.
could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
What was that? Oh. Oh, this is the Adventure Line.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Oh, yes. Oh, wow, this is awesome.
Now this
Okay.
is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you
stop.
remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then.
Wow.
Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
No. I can't give up the bucket. I could never, right? That's just insane.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
No.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley
No.
Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
Damn it. There's no way out.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out
Well,
for you.
obviously.
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye
No.
to the bucket, and then pop it into the
No.
machine when you're ready.
I could never. What if I pop myself in the machine, hey? What if I do
Now
that?
listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can
can't.
hear you
No,
saying,
I
how
can't.
does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the
Why
pantheon
is
of
it
beloved
shaking?
Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer,
God.
you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance
God,
that it's
guys.
really like 10
Turn off
personality
button.
traits. What
There
other
has to-
object in
there
this
has to be
game
an
can
off
you
button,
even say that
right?
about? The Broom Closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket
my
Destroyer
God,
merchandise
guys.
the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and
I will
feed it.
never
We can't
feed it
get
the
back to
bucket.
the classic Stanley Parable characters
Bucket,
like the Adventure
bucket,
Line or the
bucket,
Bucket
bucket,
Destroyer
bucket,
until you
bucket.
crush that damn bucket.
I will
Quick
never
now.
crush the bucket.
Fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans
I will
what they
never
want.
give
Hurry up.
in.
The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now.
Yeah.
Goodbye, new friend.
New
For the
friend, yeah.
moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
I don't feel bad. If this is trying to make me feel bad, I don't at all in any way, shape, or form. Because bucket just makes sense, you know? The bucket and everything it stands for. It all runs back to the bucket. Everything is bucket. It just all makes sense. But I think I'm gonna leave this here. This has been an incredible journey, I must say. Everything is bucket. Bucket is everything. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a splendid time with the bucket. Yeah. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and remember to hit that bell. And I hope I see you all next time. Bucket!